Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, as we are finishing up the videos from WrestleMania weekend, again, we have 3 shows, including WrestleMania, so 4 shows left. We'll get those done over the next day or so. We'll watch Mania Night 2 tonight, and then we'll get the other 3 shows up. Alright, we have Joey Janela's Spring Break 6, Part 2, the greatest clusterfuck ever. Joey Janela's Spring Break is always a fun atmosphere. The Part 2 is always at midnight. We have 5 matches, and then we have the greatest Clusterfuck Battle Royal in the history of Clusterfucks. Alright, so we have first match, Chris Dickinson, the Dirty Daddy, versus Matt Cardona. As we've seen throughout the collective and throughout WrestleCon, when Matt Cardona's out there, Chelsea Green's with him. She interferes, she does all kinds of hinky things. So in order to battle against that, Chris Dickinson brought Missy Hyatt with him, and she for the most part kept Chelsea Green honest. At one point Chelsea did steal Missy Hyatt's purse, and we don't know what was in it, but we think there was something in it. But at the end of the day, the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson, who had a great collective, ended up getting the victory. I give it 3 1/4 stars. Next up, we had Biff Busick versus Tony Deppen. Tony Deppen, Biff Busick, both of them very busy throughout this WrestleMania weekend. Tony Deppen getting the victory here. I did give it 3 stars. And next up, a match I was really looking forward to, Mike Bailey versus Jordan Oliver. Both these guys, Mike Bailey's done 6 matches at the collective total, 4 in one day. Dude was just gassed here. Him and Jordan Oliver, it was a good match. I ended up giving it 3.5. It's probably one of Mike Bailey's worst matches of the collective, but he was tired. He had gone through so much. Same with Jordan Oliver. He was another one of those who was busy the whole time. But yeah, Mike Bailey, Speedball, getting the victory there in 3.5 star match. Next up, we had Minoru Suzuki versus Effy. The Grandpa Minoru Suzuki taking on Effy. This was a unique match. There was a chop fest, and Effy would chop Minoru Suzuki, and it would hurt his hand. And then when Minoru would chop Effy, Effy would like, I mean, he hopped him so hard. I was like, that hurt. And then at one point in the match, Minoru Suzuki laid a kiss on Effy. Yeah, that was very intriguing. But Minoru Suzuki getting the victory here. It was a fun little match. I give it 3 1/4. Then we had a 54-person Clusterfuck Battle Royal. Now, these Clusterfuck Battle Royals, there's not too many rules with them. You come out whenever. If you have a partner, you can come out together. You may have a group of 5 people come out. You may have 1 come out. You get eliminated by pinfall, submission, or thrown over the top rope, or disqualification. And it's just anything goes kind of deal. The second gear crew, Mance Warner, AJ Gray, Matthew Justice, one called Manders, and what was the other dude's name that came out with them? I'm looking through the list of people that was in the match to remember who came out with them. Levi Everett. So they all came out together. So they're all part of the group. Well, one called Manders and Levi Everett ended up getting eliminated. The final 4 was AJ Gray, Mance Warner, Matthew Justice, and Blake Christian. Once they eliminated Blake Christian, since the second gear crew came out together, they were counted as 1. So they won the match. So AJ Gray, Mance Warner, Matthew Justice won the match. Alec Price eliminated Joey Janela. Joey Janela's. Yeah, so here's a list of the people that were in this match. AJ Gray, Mance Warner, Matthew Justice, one called Manders, Alec Price, Big Ben, Billy Starks, Blake Christian, Brandon Kirk, Buff Bagwell. Yes, the Buff. Marcus Buff Bagwell, American male. Charlie Tiger, Cole Radrick, Damian Drake, Dante Leone, Dark Sheik, Deranged, Early Morning Guy Steele, whoever that was, Either Surreal, Ellis Taylor, George Gatton, Grim Reefer, Hoodfoot, Hunter Freeman, The Invisible Man, It's hard to actually eliminate the Invisible Man, but he got eliminated. Jack Cartwheel, Jay Fidel, Janela Kai, Jazzy Yang, Jimmy Wang Yang and his daughter Jazzy Wang Yang, or Jazzy Yang, Jimmy Lloyd, Joey Janela, Josh Barnett, Judas, Jude Cassidy, Dizz, Juicy Finale, Camel's Eyes, Kevin Blackwood, Kevin Matthews, Leo Everett, Lord Adrian, LuFisto, Matt Vandergriff, Maven, yes, the Maven from Tough Enough, Nasty Leroy, yeah, Nasty Leroy is just nasty, Nate Webb, Nick Wayne, Paro, Red Titus, Sam Stackhouse, Sandra Moore, Sean Ross, Sapp, Shazzy McKenzie, Slade, and Yoga. 54 in the Clusterfuck Battle Royal. It was fun. I give it 3.5 because it was just fun and ridiculous and stupid. But that's what Joey Janela's Spring Break is all about. Alright, so that was night 2 of the Spring Break. You can check out the review of night 1 here on Rubber Sports Show already. As always, thanks for watching Rubber Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader of sports content.